now for 1st and 10. They run again with Breida. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll go down at the 28.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Mike. Check back. Walk. Get walk.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another 1st down run right there.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
21.
This is Breida. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice kick, boy.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
1, Omaha.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching their head. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Wentz now to throw. That's caught by Jackson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Wentz completes it to Aguilar. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 78 yards, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Elliott on for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground. That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. On third down, a run from Breida. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher, and all night long he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now, a huge third down conversion. They'll run with Coleman on first down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. Room here to run. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 38 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
It's caught by Jackson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. DeForest Buckner in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. This pass complete, Wentz to Ertz. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Wentz to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 30 yards. as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Here we go. Wait, 80! So we got man. No.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Hey, Charlie!
To throw is Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Look, it's caught inside the 25. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Breida, he'll try the right side. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, as they could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
Box drop.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. The clock showing just one tick. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night, everybody.